All right, we're back. Sorry, I'm getting started late here. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. I'm Les Alex. We are here live at Impact, and I need to correct some of these rounds and some of these records. We are in round number 3. Both of these competitors are 2-0. We are off to the races here. We got Yawgmoth versus Yawgmoth. So when things start getting wild and just absolutely crazy, probably gonna need your all's help. And there's a grist in play, and already we have some shenanigans happening. We're gonna sacrifice the Orc army to take down the Wall of Roots. Some Yawg on Yawg action, that's right. Alrighty, here we go. Verdant Catacombs, down to 19. We got 19 all. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. We do appreciate it. Here at Impact. In the fantastic Fairview Heights, if you're in the area, come on out. Come see our 20,000 square foot gaming center. We stream every single Friday, unless there's something else going on that would not allow us to stream for some reason. There's another grist, so double grist. But yeah, if you're watching live, make sure to interact in the stream chat. And if you're watching after the fact on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. There's an insect token. Strange insect token, if I do say so myself. And there is an Agatha Soul Cauldron. Here we go. This is nightmare fuel for me. I'm sure that's what they're talking about. Activate. Exile Wall of Roots. Josh said as we were getting ready, he is terrible in the mirror match. Let's see if that is true. Get these win markers off, because this is game number 1 here of round number 3. Double block. We're gonna use the Orcish Bowmasters to take down the insect token. And that'll amass again. And there's an Agatha Soul Cauldron that Josh drew rather. Put Wall of Roots into the bin off of the Undercity Mortuary. Make an insect, exile a card. Gonna sack the insect to take down the Soul Cauldron. Yep, grist is good. And back to Adrian. Did he make green off the Bowmaster? Yeah, I don't know. But you know me. I kind of lost in these matchups, especially, like, generally speaking, if there's a Yawgmoth matchup, I am not very familiar with it. Just one Yawgmoth player. If there's two Yawgmoth players, holy smokes. I'm relying on chat just as much as chat is relying on me. So, if not more. Yeah. Both had cauldrons. And there is Yawgmoth, the Thran physician. Josh murdering his thirst there. Why does it seem like everybody involved with this match just doesn't know what's happening? Including myself. So we got a cord for Adrian. Cord of Calling. Gonna grab a Young Wolf. Josh says sure. So did Josh just eat his Young Wolf? I think he did, yeah, with the Agatha's Soul Cauldron. So I believe he did all of that in response to Josh destroying the Yawgmoth? It's definitely Josh's turn. There's a Yawgmoth of his own. Pass back. Ballista, the draw. Sack my young wolf. Eat your Yawg. Yawgmoth comes back. Yeah, oh, that was in response to the grist. Right. That's what I thought. Ton of things. Wall of Roots. Blooming Marsh. That's the new art from Thunder Junction. And inbound comes a Delighted Halfling. Second Young Wolf. Agatha's Soul Cauldron going to eat Yawgmoth. Josh in the tank here, trying to figure out how he wants to utilize his grist. Takes down Adrian's creature with the grist activation. Young Wolf comes back. Mill one. Strangleroot Geist off the Wall of Roots mana plus a forest. Ignoble Hierarch. And a Blood Artist. So yeah, those are insects. Those Pokemon trainers are actually just insects. Attacking with two of them. He's holding one back. Strangleroot Geist also going to get into the red zone here. So block. And Strangleroot Geist going to undie back. Up to 12. Down to 16. There we go. Okay. We can agree on life totals. Activate Grist, mill over Agatha's Soul Cauldron, create an insect. There's Bowmasters. Gonna take down Blood Artist. And Zulaport Cutthroat. Kind of like a Blood Artist. Similar but different. Both players rubbing their chinny chin chins. Oh yeah, he doesn't have his orc army. Hang tight. Alrighty, there we go. We got it for him. Thanks, Bower Power. Plays a swamp. So much board clutter. So in times like these, I would love a Supreme Verdict. Or Damnation. This is modern after all. Walking Ballista for 3. Shoot the Cutthroat. Down to 12, up to 16 goes Josh. Down to 10 goes Adrian. And down goes Grist. So Adrian gonna sacrifice his Grist to take down a young wolf, it would appear. Oh, this is a cluster. This is game 1, folks. So strap in. If you're a fan of these, of this deck that both of these players are playing, you probably know exactly what's happening. But Wild. Walking Ballista shoots down the Bowmaster. An attack. Have at thee. Down to 11. Activation of Grist. Activation of Grist again, thanks to Agatha's Soul Cauldron. This much I can follow. Josh is in the tank. Yeah, I think we're just pinging a bunch creatures with Grist activation off Soul Cauldron. Essentially is what's happening here. Thanks for all the new followers tonight. Also, guys, obviously, huge shout out to Murphy Fusion for their 5 gifted subs, and also Mike Marin on Twitch Prime sub earlier. Those are our first 6 subscribers ever. So shout out to you. Hey, World's Last Hope. Happy to be here. Hey, we're happy you're here. Thanks for hanging out. There's a crazy board state. Crazy board state here. The green-black Yawgmoth mirror match is just something special. This is the number 1 seat, so I put him on. Not knowing this was a green-black mirror match, but it is what it is. Hey, holy smokes! World's Last Hope, thanks for the subscription. with the Prime. Appreciate you. Holy smokes. That's 7 tonight. That is amazing. Thank you, World's Last Hope. Be getting those emotes to you real soon. What kind of emotes do we want? Let me know in chat. What kind of emotes do you want to see? Especially if you are a current subscriber. I would be very interested to know what kind of emotes folks want. Hey, there's a good one. Nice little top deck nugget with the Yawgmoth. Verdant Catacombs. Down to 7. I can't really see that emote, World's Last Hope. I mean, I see it, but it's like a little Twitch guy doing something. Holding up a trophy or something? I don't know what that is. All right, Josh gonna eat a wall of roots with Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Orc army down. Orc army attack. Strangleroot Geist attack. All right, so they trade off. And Josh down to 4. Remember, folks, this is still just game number 1. Verdant Catacombs, the land. Is Young Wolf gonna grist up? Gonna sack the insect to get rid of a Yawgmoth, Thram Physician. Seems like a pretty good trade for Josh. Does he have any creatures? He needs to be able to block here. Elite a Borkish Master. Orcish Bowmaster. Elite the Orcish Bowmaster. Bowmaster, kill your Grist. And Orc Army will go to a 5/5. Untap and a draw. For Adrian, let's see what he picks up. Another Thran Physician. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And I think Adrian got it. Let me run out there real quick and just make sure nothing crazy happened that we missed. But I think Adrian takes down game number 1, and we're finally getting to go to game number 2. We'll be right back. All right, so as I thought, Adrian did get the W in game number 1. We are moving to game number 2. The green-black mirror match. And Adrian is up a game. But yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out with us here tonight. I am Les Alex. We are at Impact here in the fantastic Fairview Heights, about 15 minutes from downtown St. Louis. It is 10:02. Come on up. We're open till midnight, so you have plenty of time to make it up here, get some Commander games in. We stream live on twitch.tv/Impact Gaming Center every Friday. Every single Friday. So come on up, play some games, play some Magic, and have a blast. Or, if you're not in the area, come on up and, well, stay where you are, actually, and watch here on twitch.tv/Impact. And if you can't make either of those and you're watching after the fact on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're watching on Twitch and haven't yet done so, head on over to YouTube. Just search Impact Gaming Center and subscribe to us there. We put up content other than just this as well. So you will see a treasure trove of content over on the YouTubes. And if you want, subscribe to me. I'm Les Alex. You can find me on YouTube. I make content about Magic the Gathering as well. Alrighty, let's see. Adrian seems like he's keeping. Young Wolf for Josh. Pass back. And DeForest, pass back. Verdant Catacombs, Haywire Might. Young Wolf gonna get in there, get aggressive, down to 19. Goes Adrian. Wall of Roots. A play so nice, Josh will copy it. Wall of Roots inbound for Josh. Forest drawn for Adrian. Plays the forest immediately, and I assume we're gonna might see a grist here. I have no idea what that card is, but we have technology. I can zoom in. Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, that's a good one in this matchup. That is a pretty good one in this matchup. Can eat all the things, gain some life, exile some cards from the graveyards. Pretty good. And there's the Sheer Eldred. Adrian just looking down like, yeah, that's pretty good. Down to 17. And there's a grist. We're gonna sack our wall of roots to eat your Shieldred. Fatal Push, targeting your Scavenging Ooze. Shieldred gonna hit the bin. Verdant Catacombs, pass back to Josh. Yawgmoth gonna take down the grist. Oh, and there's Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Adrian's got that endurance at the ready, though. Is he gonna exile his own graveyard or shuffle in his own graveyard? Could be right. Exile grist to make sure you don't get a grist. Probably doesn't feel great. Seems necessary, though. Down to 16. Under City Sewers, he's going to get to Surveil. Is all at Josh's instep. Put that Delighted Halfling into the bin. And Adrian going to take a draw step. Orcish Bowmasters. Peatland in play. Legion's End. Gonna exile the Young Wolf. And we're going to cast Bowmasters and take down the Haywire Mite. In response, we're casting Court of Calling for 1, I believe. 2. Okay. Scavenging Ooze by Dan Scott. Underground Mortuary. Thank you. Thank you. It matters, you know. I believe Adrian is Hellbent now. He does have the Peat land to be able to draw a card. Correct these life totals real quick. And pass back to Adrian. Young Wolf, inbound. Pass back. Cord. Ugh. Well, this is pretty good. In response, we're gonna correct the Peat land, draw a card. Thumbs up from Adrian. Josh gonna go get the boy. Yawgmoth Thran Physician. We know him, we love him. Well, maybe not, but we certainly know him. Wow. And then he top decks Chris. That's pretty nice. Very nice. All right, that is timing the round. These guys did not get any kind of extension or anything like that. They started right when everybody else did. Turn 0. Adrian is marking on his notepad. Probably a good idea. Holy smoke, somebody just ran into the... Ran into our setup there. Down to 12. So it looks like we're not going to get a conclusion of this if Adrian can't win here. Otherwise, it will be a draw. Well, Adrian would win 1-0, I suppose, if Josh can't eke out a victory here. Legion's End. Targeting Scavenging Ooze, I believe. Turn 2 for Josh. Wooded Foothills. A land. Yawgmoth gonna bash. Young Wolf gonna block. And then undie. So he sacks the insect token. Down to 3. No, turn 3. There's Agatha's Soul Cauldron for Adrian. What are we eating? Haywire Might. Could he eaten it with the Scooz ability? Oh yeah, he could have. He did not though. Down to 1 goes Grist. So this next turn will be Josh's last turn. Can he deal 11 points of damage? Not sure what's in Josh's hand. We're going to eat a couple creatures, though. Golgari Yawgmoth. Up to 22 goes Josh. It's like Delighted Halfling and a land in hand for Josh. Gonna make an insect. Delighted Halfling inbound. Second copy of Yawg. Yeah, Josh saying, I can't kill you this turn. So Adrian going to take it 1-0, maybe 2 if Josh scooped here, but it doesn't really matter in a littler tournament like this. But yeah, thanks to you folks. Thanks to you for hanging out. We're live here at Impact. We're heading to game, our round 4 here. This will be the final round at Impact. If you're watching on YouTube, there will be another video up pretty soon. So make sure to check that out and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching live, though, stick around as we are heading towards the final round here at Impact. And I will catch you on the other side of this ad break.